All right, everybody, Reggie from the Front Row Report. We are in Noblesville, Indiana, Indianapolis area. I've got Jordan from the Ready Set, man. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, man. You're home.
I'm home.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
From Fort Wayne, man.
Yeah, like an hour and a half.
How's it feel to be back in the state of Indiana, man? You're on this big tour, been traveling the country. You're finally back home.
Yeah, it's good. I actually haven't been back home in a long time. I live in California now, but I get to come home maybe like once or twice a year, so it's nice to be kind of back in the hometown area.
Awesome. Is it more fun when you come back just to visit family, or when you're actually back, you're playing a show and you're like working?
I kind of like both, honestly. Like I like kind of just going home and like chilling and not doing much, but it is cool to come and like play a show and see like a lot of like the kind of like original fans who found out about me first show up.
Yeah, it's got to be fun. You got a lot of friends, you got a lot of family that comes out to see the show.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything special you put into coming back home to play a show, or is it pretty much like any other show for you?
I try not to, with like any kind of show like that, and if it's like a hometown show or like a big like New York or like LA show, I usually try not to overthink it too much and just kind of do what we've been doing for the rest of the tour, because usually by the time those shows come around, you have kind of everything down to like a formula and like a science.
Right.
It's just, everything just kind of runs like clockwork, so I try to keep it as like, just do what we've been doing the whole tour and have a good time.
Awesome, man. You're out supporting the new record, The Bad and the Better, which it seems like every release tends to do better than the last, and you're on the right track, man. Is charts better, sells better? Is that something you try not to pay attention to? Is it inevitable? You're gonna look, you're gonna find out, you're gonna know. Is it hard to kind of put that in the rear view and just keep going forward?
Not really. I actually don't really think about that stuff very much at all. Like, I tend to gauge how things are going based off of like show attendance and like how like people are reacting to the songs live and stuff. But I usually start to pay attention to like chart numbers when things start to pick up. Like whenever like a song starts to do better at like radio and it like finally like cracks like the top 40, that's when I start to like care a lot. That's when it becomes like a more important thing. But I still do try to like distance myself and not get too attached to like it doing a certain amount of like singles sold or albums sold or anything, just because it's like crazy with that stuff.
Right. You're on Razor and Tie now too.
Yeah.
First release on Razor and Tie officially.
Yeah.
What was that kind of like a validation? Kind of, you're on a major label now. You're on the next level. What was the transition moving to a major label and releasing that first record? Was there any difference for you?
Well, the first one came out on Warner Brothers, and then this one is Razor Tie, which technically is an indie. So it's kind of like going from a major to an indie instead, which is pretty awesome for me. Yeah, because in the sense that like they can do like a label like Razor and Tie can do essentially the same thing that a major can. There's a lot less red tape and a lot less like politics.
You have more freedom too.
Yeah, a ton more freedom, and they're really behind like letting me kind of like guide everything as far as like all the music, all like the imagery, and everything that's behind it is all pretty much just me now. So.
Awesome, man. That's got to be a good feeling. You get to do everything you really want to do. The record is really you. There's no one telling you how to record it, how to write, what to write. Because all the time that happens on a commercial label like Warner Brothers, whatever. So after Warped Tour is done, what can we look for you to be doing when this tour is done? Have you looked forward to the rest of the year at all, or are you kind of taking it one tour at a time?
Definitely. We have like a fall headliner tour coming up, and then after that, just doing I think some radio shows throughout the holidays.
Okay.
Around the country, and just gonna stay busy probably until this time next year.
Awesome, man. Thanks for taking time out of your day. Looking forward to seeing the set today.
Good time.
Yeah, man. And welcome home.
Thanks, man.
Take it easy.
Appreciate it.